Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile slow walkthrough series. I'm Chef Lethal. Get started. Episode killed Groost, helped out Silk, and we got Malagaro's map thingy. And now it's time to just continue on doing what we're doing. We're gonna absolutely do these side quests, these optional ones. We're gonna rogue marker. Find the Aracali Temple. It goes as well. So no matter what, we have to go to the Northern Forest. I'm gonna head north in the Northern Forest. We're gonna do. Go the area that is north of us so that we can continue our domination in Act 7. Map going, and let's be on the map here. I'm gonna have to stop and talk about this. I'm gonna clear the area first. I don't want to get surprised, I don't want to get interrupted. This is a bit of an explanation, and I'll be doing more explanations in the future. So this is Alva. She is a master explorer, and essentially what this is, it's a side game mechanic. It was a league called Incursion. I think the league itself was called Incursion, but her thing here is called Incursion, and the goal is to talk to her. She shows up 3 times in a map and will allow you to visit the past and basically rewrite history to make a temple that has various rewards. This one I think we may actually do. I like Alva. I like doing these temples. It can be very, very profitable. Lots of gambly type stuff, which is fun. So I'm going to talk to her.
I found a way to blaze a trail to the legend.
Okay, I'm going to try to talk right over her. So
cast upon these ancient waystones.
Okay, I'm not going to talk over her. I'm going to view. Oh my god, she's still going to talk. Okay, I thought she would not. So basically, these are all the rooms in the temple right now. When you talk to her and you are going to encounter this temple instance, the room that you are going to be influencing is going to be highlighted in gold frame, and it tells you exactly what happens. So this is a flame workshop. We have the option to upgrade the room or change the room. In some cases, there are base rooms like the pits, the chasm. You don't see a number 1, it's a base room. Oh my god, please stop talking. If you don't see one of these numbers, it's a tier 0, which is a blanket room, so it will have an option to change the room into one or another one. This is all completely random RNG based. But right now we're going to be going into a flame workshop, and you look up here, this is where we actually make our encounter the way that we want it to do. So either there are going to be 2 like mini bosses in the area. If we choose to kill the top one, and this is relative location in the actual place that we're going to be teleported to, if we decide to kill the top one, the flame workshop will then be upgraded to tier 2, which is called the Omnitect Forge. If we kill the bottom person, it changes the room completely to the Gem Cutter's Workshop. Contains chests full of gems. Now, around the circle, around the room here, there are little circles. These represent passages to other rooms. You can see the only green one is the antechamber. That's the only pathway we have. So when we go into this area and we kill monsters, we're going to be getting at least 1 drop of something called a Stone of Passage, which we can use on these doors here and open up the passageway to get to that room and connect the whole temple. Sometimes you can get 2. I've heard rumor that super duper rare occasions you can get 3. I've never seen that. I've gotten 2 before and felt pretty blessed that that happened. So when you go in, there's a timer at the top, and a lot of monsters, and the goal is to kill all the monsters, really. The more monsters that you kill, the more time you get. So killing monsters increases the amount of time that you're able to stay in the incursion. So since we're over leveled and we do a lot of damage, I think we can go ahead and do this. And there's strategies to get to certain things, and I'll explain it better at another time when I can actually make more of a dedicated sort of video to it. But I do want to go ahead and do this because it takes 12 incursions to complete sort of the quote event and get to actually go to the temple that we're creating. So basically we're doing these 12 encounters to create a final encounter of a temple of Atsuatl, which will then, we will be able to go into all these rooms and kill all the monsters and get whatever rewards or effects that are there. It makes a lot of sense once you start actually doing it. I did a bit of research into it for the Ancestors League because I really started to enjoy it as I was making currency from it and just having a lot of fun. So we're gonna go in, and my first thing is going to kill Uharte, run right in straight to him, get him down, then worry about killing all the rest of the monsters to try to get the Stones of Passage. I would like to connect this to the entrance. When I hit this one, the top right doorway, I'm gonna go down, kill this guy, get the Stone of Passage, and get to the entranceway. If I get 2, I also want to hit the chasm. I want to connect that as well. I think that's it. So I'm going to enter incursion. It's going to open up a portal, and I'm going to run in and do it. Here we are. There's a Stone of Passage right away. When you kill one of the little resident, they're called architects. When you kill one of the architects, the other one immediately vanishes. Okay, so he's dead, so now the room will become that gem cutter's room. I'm gonna try to run over to entrance doorway here. Again, speed is of the essence, so try to hit your flasks, your quicksilver, get as many monsters down as you can. Magic and rare monsters have a higher chance of having Stones of Passage. You can see there's a status bar at the bottom to tell you, relatively speaking, how many of the monsters that you've killed. Time runs out, you come back to the real world, and you get some loot. Obviously, none of the loot drops inside of the instance because you will spend too much time picking up loot. So we completed that, and you can see we have 2 more that she's gonna just show up on as we get going. Essence monster here, and there's our next version instance. I'm gonna hit this essence here through a bunch of traps before I do the work. Chuffed about this. I need to step away for just one moment, so I'm just going to leave it right here and do myself a disservice by recording this when I am, but that's okay. And hit in Alva.
I knew you'd find me.
Now, oh my.
You and I were 2 coins.
Please stop.
In the same
Please stop.
purse. Your last foray got us a little closer to finding the temple,
No.
but we have a ways to go.
I know. Okay.
Hope you're
So
ready
now
for another.
we are just randomly generated to the passageways.
Look
This is
familiar?
a level 0
This
room,
is the temple as you left it last time.
so we can
Every new incursion changes this map.
we
of
can
mine.
choose to
With enough under
change
our
this room
belt,
to the
perhaps
Architect
the
of
temple's
Corruption
current location
or the
will be
Architect
revealed.
of Ceremonies, or the Corruption Chamber or the Sacrificial Chamber. Both. Okay, so real talk. Both of these rooms are really good. Really good. I'm gonna do the Sacrificial Chamber. So this is gonna change it to a level 1 Sacrifice Chamber, which means we can sacrifice a unique item, and it will give us another item. We can upgrade that room, and it will start to, like, we can upgrade the room, sacrifice a unique item, and it will give us more same type. So if we sacrifice a belt, it could give us a unique belt. Will give us another unique belt, and some of the best items in the game are belt. Sacrificial. Corruption chamber, also very, very good. About that another time. So I'm going to go in, kill the bottom guy, and I want to connect this to the antechamber. So at the very least, we have a direct path right up to the passageways, and then even to the boss level. So, bottom guy, and then the bottom.
Time to go.
Portal, and hit my Quicksilver and run. Get this down quickly. Go. So now the room will transform. Good. I'm trying to hit flammability in these groups too to get them down even faster. There's the stone of passage that we want. So doom over here.
I cannot do this yet.
The antechamber, that's good. I'm gonna come over here quickly. If we get another stone of passage. Maybe not. Probably not, seems. They're really good for XP. They were just melting everybody. Come on. He might have one, he might. Okay, he doesn't. And that is all of the monsters. Okay. If you have time left, you can go back and click on the portal, and it will bring you back right here.
Exile.
I don't see anything great. So I'm gonna keep moving. And looks like this is where I needed to go up. Yeah, I wanted to go up. I'm going in the whole wrong direction. Although I needed to go see Alva. It's not a total waste. Oh, I have to level up too. Dang, man. There's our third Alva.
Just in time.
Paladin can level up. Shadow. I don't want to get out of here. Explosions. We have tons of inventory space too.
Ah, there you are. Ready to
Please
revisit
stop
the
talking.
past. The more you kill, the more you
So
change,
obnoxious.
my love. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day. Let's have a look at the layout.
Let's have a look at the layout. So now we're looking at the trap workshop. So this is not a particularly great room, but I don't know if I'd rather have the Shrine of Empowerment or the Temple Defense Workshop. Monsters throughout the temple have increased area of effect, and it adds traps. I don't like traps. So let's, this also, okay, so when we move it to the Shrine of Empowerment, upgrades one random adjacent and connected room by one tier. Nothing's connected, so we want to connect it to the Gem Cutter's Prism, Gem Cutter's Workshop. And so, okay, let's kill the bottom guy and then the top left.
Let's go.
Come on. Got him. Now we need to find... is good. Still monsters here, but I don't feel confident that we're gonna get another Gem Cutter's Stone Attack. Oh snap! We got 2 seconds. Got it. Oh, just got it. Wow, that was super. I need to step away for just another moment, so give me a sec. I'm just going to stay right here. I'm not going to down. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stay right here and watch everything die around. Here we go. We are good to go. Let's get our passive point here. Maximum resistance. And let's keep on going. So that's all 3 of our Alva missions. Gone out. Red thicket. I don't know which one is which, so let's just here. Takes us. It's the wrong one. I do want to. I want to do it in the order I want to do it. Dang it! I'm gonna keep on going this way.
I cannot do this yet.
You know we gotta get that strong box. Chaos. There we go. The causeway. Find Kara's. And we've got minor beasts here. Good drops. Socketed item, very good. And remember, sometimes you can leap across pathways. You don't have to walk the whole thing. If you see a good gap, you might be able to jump. I think there's some pattern that you could kind of count on for this area, but I don't know it, so I'm just gonna run through and hope for the best.
We are friends now.
That crafting recipe, though, you know I'm grabbing that. Waypoint.
We may just establish this
Put that. Trying to our Kali. The dog just opened my back door. That's fun. Back. Fun fact, I have sliding glass doors in my going into my backyard, and if I leave them unlocked, and my eldest puppy, who's like a year, she's not old by any means, if she wants to come in, she has figured out a way to open the door. She can paw it a certain way to open it, and she did that, so I was not prepared for that. You may hear the dogs playing. Oh. As we search for Gara's Scar. Red beast there.
Cannot do this yet.
Oh, it's getting possessed. I think we got it before it got possessed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big problems. I'm gonna kind of hang back. Whew.
That is a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
That was kind of tough. I see that. See the exclamation point too. Go check that out. Okay, bring that back to Whalem. I don't think we need to do anything here yet. Is there... We're not quite ready for this area yet. If I recall, this one is Really obnoxious. For where we need to be and what we need to do. Hoping that there is a point here. Nice, dude. Can't even see my screen. I got so many level ups. Yeah, so this is really obnoxious area. Not gonna lie. It's kind of like a maze. You have to find your way to the center of this big city. And if I recall, there is a waypoint. I'm gonna do that. Book any indication from one of our colleagues. Like I'm level everything up. Deal with the consequences of that later. Ooh, a blueprint. That is for the heist.
I cannot do this yet.
Game mechanic that I've kind of alluded to in the past. That one, get into covering that, build that random enemy. Feel like we need to go more. Really, I feel like it needs to go down more. Here now. There's Yena. There, and there's the waypoint. That's precisely what we needed. That was not as painful as I expected it to be.
Web she weaves.
So we're gonna head back home. Talk to Whalem.
So,
Pass a point and 2 threat points. Have that. Talk to Alva over here.
You found yourself.
Okay. We can put Alva in our hideout as well. Definitely be doing. Right, looking at currency. This, do I already have one of these? I do. Here, do I have one of these? I do not. That there. Blueprint there. Currency, and now look at this, this, and it's gonna be really hard to beat Scepter, the mind spell that we're already using. So it's got 20%, basically 20% more instantly. This one, the new one, Woe spell, is better on damage. Doesn't have, okay, it's got an open prefix. No, I'd lose out on the 7% cold resistance. Do I need it? Not really. Not terribly. Is this? Ooh boy. Let me see this. This is tempting right here. Humongous armor upgrade. 13 chaos. And it's got an open suffix model. I think it might be a challenge to get the right blue socket in there. Sockets. But this is worth kind of holding on to. This helmet. 2 blue sockets that are linked. Not as good. Have this turquoise. That's interesting. Got a little bit more dexterity and intelligence. And evasion rating. We lose the regenerate, which lose the mana, which I think lose the lightning, and we get cold resistance. I can stand to lose the cold. How much am I losing? 28 lightning. Yikes. Puts me at like 98 something. Anyway, figure this out at the beginning of next episode, because I gotta end it right here. So thank you so much for watching. All the links are down below. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas! You celebrate. If not, happy December. And I will see you next time. Bye!